about to leave. Already packing, we'll get away to a place where we don't know.
Hi guys.
Hey guys.
So we're here at our local cafe and we just finished lunch. We had some soup and we had a nice tuna, panini, and we're also having our galon.
Yeah.
So we thought we would sit here, and as you had seen in our last video, we promised to show you our little road trip to Santa Barbara Santa Cruz, not California. We're here on Pico Island, Azores.
This was a last-minute trip we decided to take. I think it was a week ago or so. It was sunny, but a lot of wind. So we decided to. We knew we can film it, but we couldn't do a lot of talking. So that's what we're doing today. So on this video, which you're going to see, like Laura mentioned, these are really cute villages, two of them, and they're part of this area called Ribeiras, R-I-B-E-I-R-A-S. Literally 10 minutes from Lajes, going east. We call this the dramatic coast. I think that's the only way to describe it. It's dramatic, right?
Yeah, it's beautiful. Just the scenery, the high cliffs. Driving there, it was a beautiful sunny day.
Yeah.
And we just needed to get out of the house. We were working, doing a lot of editing and things like that, and it was sunny, and we thought, you know what, let's just get out and go for a drive.
I think we were also at each other's throats. I don't know, maybe
that's not the only day.
Sometimes that's the best thing to do, is just get in the car and drive. Especially if there's an ocean involved, it really clears the mind, puts you in another place, quickly. And that's the beauty of being on an island. You're never far from the ocean.
Yes.
Now, just to give you a little landscape, kind of the way it looks, the scenic, the landscape between here and the east side of the island is higher, right? So when you're driving, you're literally going higher, bends and turns. You're going through some amazing pine trees. Then you'd see then you're like, there's big drops, and then you'll see a village. So these first couple of villages we see is Santa Barbara and Santa Cruz, and they're literally attached. Mm-hmm. I think I would describe between the two. I would say that Santa Barbara is basically most of the homes, if I remember correctly, they're more on the hillside overlooking, and there's few of them. And then as you connect over along the coast to Santa Cruz, which is literally a flat area, like Lajes, called the Feijá, you'll find more of a density kind of village where most of the people live. They got a port.
Cows.
Oh, they got a cow.
I made a friend with a cow.
Yeah, they got a pool. One that huge pool that they actually made, that brings the water in from the ocean. They have a normal, typical here in Pico, lava pools. But it's a very quaint place, eh?
Yeah, so when we started out, we actually stopped in Santa Barbara, and there was a river. Would you call that a river?
Creek.
It's
like
a
creek.
creek that comes down from the top of the mountain
and drops into the ocean as a waterfall.
Down into the ocean. It's so pretty.
Yeah,
and the cows here, they have a great view.
Yeah, the cows it's heaven for them, I guess. Especially the milking cows. But I mean,
so we took a little drive through Santa Barbara. It's not a big place, and it was just a nice drive.
It just to give you the sense, especially the ones that have never been here. Obviously, the ones that have come back every month and that are from here, they know what I'm talking about. But you can be just here in Lajes or one of the other villages and just say, look, let's go for a drive. 10 minutes here in somewhere different, new, obviously with similarities. To be down in Santa Cruz or the Santa Barbara, you're right on the coast, but then you look up and you can see the road way up there, and then just greenery and
each I think each village has their own unique look.
And feel.
And feel. Yeah. So when we were driving along, we came upon this church, and I said to Carl, that church, it actually looks kind of Spanish.
Yeah, it's like those missions, churches, whatever.
Yeah.
And you see in California, right?
Yeah.
And it's funny because Santa Barbara, there's a Santa Barbara in California, which we've been to, and they had these types of churches, and because most of the churches here are different than the ones here in Santa Barbara, which you'll see on the video. And but yeah, it was a great day. And then yeah, we spent some time.
And actually, that day the waves were really
they were crashing
up on the coast, and
it was sunny,
and giving this kind of, it was sunny,
mist.
but you're getting this mist and spray from the ocean.
Yeah,
it was, and the grasses actually, it kind of made me feel like we were in Cape Cod a little bit.
Some parts of it, yeah, it's like a mix.
There's the A. There's my Canadian coming out.
Good day, welcome to the Great White North. I'm Bob McKenzie. This is my brother Doug.
How's it going, eh?
Okay, our topic today is the Great White North because we got like lots of mail, eh? Like about it, eh?
So big A there. Hey, no, but it's a big mix. Sometimes you'll get like raw lava. And then you have the grasses right on the lava, and it's just crazy. I remember being down by Santa Barbara as we're going to Santa Cruz, and looking back, we actually stopped, got out, and filmed, and you'll see there where you look back and there's the huge cliff, and with the sun coming in and all the pounding of the waves, you had this again mist in the air, and it was almost like a cloudy, and you can see this cliff, you know. But we could have spent like a whole day down there.
Yeah,
I'm sure like most of you could too. I mean, just when you're close to the ocean, you almost just want to stay there, you know.
Yeah, it's very peaceful. It really gives you that sense of.
Yeah, it's tranquility basically.
Yeah, tranquility.
It brings you down a notch. You can be totally stressed out. Look at the ocean, get close to the ocean, and you'll just.
Yes.
You literally feel the drop, you know.
Yeah.
And
so we were driving through. We ended up in Santa Cruz, which is pretty much next door to Santa Barbara, and there was another cute little church. It was so small.
Oh no, there's a black lava. Yeah, black lava church.
So small.
Those are the first ones that they built on the islands. They were literally out of black. They're still found in different villages. The oldest one being here in Lajes.
So we ended up in Santa Cruz, and we stopped in the port, and as Carlos said, they have a swimming pool, because I think there are some people that are
might be afraid.
Fear of swimming in the ocean.
Yeah. Pretty safe, but I mean, if they're afraid, even little fishes, you know, it's safe. But if you can go in a regular pool.
Yeah.
This is Olympic size. It's big.
Yeah.
And it's right on the ocean, and draws the water from the ocean. So it's.
Yeah. So we went for a little walk up the street, and of course I made another friend. It was the little dog.
Oh, yeah. Those.
He just seemed to follow us along on our walk.
You could be in a village with one dog, and that dog's gonna find her. I look one way, I look back. Where's Lauren? Oh, there's a dog following her. What the hell is going on here?
I find them everywhere.
Yeah, it's funny. I mean, they just come from everywhere. Dogs, just you're like a dog whisperer, and cows and goats.
Cows and goats. Yeah. So actually, we should mention that if you're new to this channel, by the way, my name's Laura.
Yes, Carlos.
And this is our journey on Pico Island. So Pico Island is in the Azores, in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean.
North Atlantic Ocean, exactly.
North Atlantic.
So about, let's say, 5.5 hours flight from Toronto, 4.5, 5 hours from Boston, let's say, 2 hours to Lisbon. So we're in the middle of nowhere, but an easy place to connect with. So we spend our saying, we have a saying, the best of both worlds, which is Canada and Portugal here, Pico Island, Azores. So check out we have about 29, 30 videos. You can, if you want to find out more about our what we're doing, who we are, more insight into us, go right to the beginning, and then you can catch up that way.
Yeah, and hopefully you guys will subscribe and like our videos, because that helps the algorithm.
Yes, that's very important. And sometimes we forget that we think that everyone already watches us. We have a good following, and for a small channel, we're very happy. But sometimes there's new people coming on board, and welcome. If you're one of them, right? Welcome to Pico Island.
So if you ever come into Lajes, you definitely have to check out this cafe. It is our favorite.
Do you remember the name of it?
It's
not hard to pronounce.
I know. I always make Carlos pronounce it.
Aromas y sabores. It's a great place. I mean, this place has been here for a long time.
Yeah, it's right actually on the corner of
our street.
Yeah,
so it's our local hangout. The owner here, Jesse, he's amazing. Actually, I was just talking to him, and he was born in the States, in New Bedford. He was 9 years old when he came back here, and I was born here in Lajes, and I was 9 years old when I went to Canada. So, I mean, I've met him a couple of times and we chatted. I didn't know that. He's a really nice guy. He's into tourism. I mean, he does a really good job with obviously this restaurant, and he has some rentals in different parts of the island. So he's a great guy.
Yeah, but they make amazing pastries here.
Everything's made here.
And actually, the
Bread.
bakery is part of the family too, right?
They have a huge bakery. I think
Yeah.
the best cornbread on the island.
Oh, I love their cornbread.
What's it called? It's from Fitage. Some of you Portuguese, I know I'm Portuguese. I gotta practice more. Fitage. Anyways, if that's wrong, please correct me. But his parents own it, and it's in the Calera side towards the other way. But yeah, and now like this trip was only 2-3 hours, but we got a lot out of it. That's sometimes we needed it. We went. And we're talking about it, we're reminiscing here, and it was almost like we get pumped up just talking about it. And,
yeah, we wanted to share it with you guys, even though we're not actually vlogging while we're there.
Mind you, quite a few people, they ask, through YouTube too, hey, next time, why don't you show more of this village? Santa Cruz was one of them, or that area there.
Yeah,
so here you go, for you
yeah,
guys.
And we're going to try and go to different villages, or what would you call them, municipalities? Or?
Well, they call them different names, parishes, municipalities, freguesia is important, the way that they call it. I call them villages. If they're small population, that's what I always call them, but it's like a freguesia, village, town,
Yeah, so we'll try and, we will be going to different places to show you.
Yeah, I mean, with COVID, because, we really, even though we feel pretty comfortable, we still pretty much stayed close to home. We're also doing a lot of other things. We're just trying to balance.
Yeah, and they are following COVID rules here too, like wearing masks and washing your hands when you come in.
Yeah, no, it's cool. Yeah, they're you feel safe. That's it. Bottom line. Hopefully, this whole thing is behind us, so we can get back into traveling and tourism and all this exciting stuff.
Yeah.
But before we end the video, why don't we talk about the drive back? 'Cause, the drive is part of the trip, right?
Yes. So driving back to Lajes.
It's the right time of day too.
Oh yeah, this is the way the sun hits the hills, and it's beautiful.
It's the funny thing is we were watching something on Cape Breton, for example. So they say it's one of the best drives in the world, and it is.
And
I
one
haven't
of our
been.
subscribers is from there.
Yeah, it's Mark and Jean, I think, or something like that. But anyways, we were just watching, and Cabot Trail is amazing. That's one of the top drives in the world. But this, I can see why, because when you're driving along the coast, especially if you're higher up, with the bends, and then you have the ocean to one side, depending on how the sun's hitting, these reflections, and just every bend will give you you're like, wow.
Something new to see.
And we've been through these roads lots of times, but every single time we're always taken back.
Actually, what was quite funny is that the many times that Carlos has been driving here, when we had to turn down the road to go into Lajes, you took the
wrong turn.
The wrong
I wasn't paying attention. No, there's no cars around. But you got to be careful here. Like sometimes I forget I'm driving, and that's not good, is it?
Yeah.
Because but I can see someone coming for the first time. You get this dramatic feel. But I get that. I mean, I get it all the time. It's just normal.
And as we're driving down, this is actually the restaurant that we like to frequent, Lagoa. Yeah, so they have great food too.
They have great food. So we hope you enjoyed the video.
Yes.
Yeah, the like is important to us, and if you really liked it,
guys.
Yeah, don't give us thumbs up if you didn't like it. Obviously, we want you to.
Don't give us thumbs down if you didn't.
No.
We will see you guys in the next video, and as we mentioned, we're going to do a video on groceries, so we're going to get a little bit more specific.
So we want to thank you again for your support, and hopefully you enjoyed the last video.
Yeah, this is actually kind of a bonus video that we put out a little earlier for you guys.
Yeah, so we're just trying to balance. I mean, it's a lot of more work than people think, and we're trying to work on the house, and we're just trying to balance this. We try to stay sane too. And
wait till you see the next
killing
video.
her, and she's killing me, and
you'll see the next video and our progress in the house.
Yeah,
it's very exciting.
All right, guys. Hope you enjoy it. Okay.
Yeah. See you guys.
See you.